They dammed my water, so I brought the excavator. My property is 200 acres of ranch land in eastern Oregon, dry country where water means everything. A spring-fed creek runs through my land, keeping my cattle fed and my fields green. Those water rights go back to 1948, senior rights. That means when water gets scarce, I get first claim. For 30 years, no disputes, no drama, until Ryan and Michelle from Portland bought the property upstream. They called it their sustainable retreat, paid top dollar, moved in fast, and started talking about permaculture and ponds. I met Ryan once near my fence line. He seemed nice enough. I told him how important that creek was to my operation and that I held senior rights. He nodded and said he respected that. 8 weeks later, I noticed the creek slowing to a trickle. I hiked upstream, and what do I find? A massive earthen dam, 12 feet high, holding back every drop that should have been flowing through my land. My cattle were already stressed, my tanks running low. I climbed up to his deck and told him flat out, "You dammed the creek. That's my water." He shrugged. "It still flows through," he said, "just slower. The pond needs time to fill." "That's not how water rights work," I told him. "You can't impound water that belongs to me." He smirked and said, "My consultant said I'm allowed reasonable use." So I drove to see Frank, the county water master, who's been enforcing rights longer than Ryan's been alive. Frank pulled the records and said, "You've got 1948 priority. That's senior to everyone in the watershed. He can't hold that water back." The next day, Frank measured the flow, down 70%, totally illegal. He issued a violation notice giving Ryan 14 days to remove the dam, but instead of fixing it, Ryan lawyered up, claimed it was for wildlife habitat, and fell under some conservation exemption. I hired Catherine, an attorney who's fought water wars for decades. She reviewed everything and said, "This is clear-cut. Senior rights are absolute." She filed for an emergency injunction. Meanwhile, my pasture dried up and I was trucking in water just to keep my herd alive. Ryan told me to accept the new normal. But 10 days later, Judge Crawford, a rancher's daughter herself, heard the case. She ruled exactly as we expected. Plaintiff holds senior rights from 1948. Defendant's dam is an illegal impairment. Defendant will breach the dam within 21 days, or plaintiff is authorized to do so and bill defendant for costs. 21 days came and went. The dam still stood. On day 22, I showed up with an excavator. Tony, my operator, had done this before. Catherine came to document, and the sheriff and watermaster were notified. Tony bit into that dam like it was nothing. Within an hour, the wall crumbled and water poured through, roaring back into its natural path, down through my valley like old times. My creek was alive again. Ryan and Michelle showed up screaming about ecological damage. I handed Ryan the court order and Catherine's card. "You had your chance," I told him. Michelle cried about their pond, but I'd already watched my cattle drink from mud puddles. My sympathy was gone. He tried suing me for the cost of the pond. Judge Crawford tossed it immediately and ordered him to pay my legal fees, excavation costs, and even $4,100 for the water I had to truck in. Frank's office got reimbursed too. Ryan then complained to the state environmental agency. They investigated and fined him $2,500 for building an unpermitted dam, ordered him to restore the creek and never rebuild. Hit like, subscribe for more stories.